Sir Jim Ratcliffe was at a podcast called the Business Podcast. Yeah, that's if I'm not mistaken. The Business Podcast, yes. And he was interviewed and he was asked questions about Ruben Amorim and even the Glazers and all those things like that. So I went through some of them and I decided to okay, let me do a video on this to just air my own opinion on some things that he said in the podcast. Yeah, so we're going to go through this together. We'll read it out and we'll react to it. And you can also react to it as a United fan. You can react to it in my comment section. I'm going to reply your comments. So let's start with this one. Yeah, there are some quotes here, and we're going to read them out together. He said, first one, reading it from Fabrizio Romano's page. He said, Amorim has not had the best of seasons. Ruben needs to demonstrate he's a great coach over 3 years. That's where I would be. You can't run a club like United on knee-jerk reactions to the press, who goes off and on every week, told the Business Podcast. So what he's trying to tell us is that he's not going to react to anything that anyone says on the media, knee-jerk reactions. But you also said that when you were coaching, when Ten Hag was your coach, rather, you said that and you ended up sacking him. Yeah, but I know why the sacking of Ten Hag was fast, because Ten Hag wasn't their guy. So they came and they met him and they felt, okay, let's work with him and see if he can turn things around. But Ten Hag could not turn things around under them. They didn't like what he was doing and they decided to sack him. So Amorim is their guy, so they are going to do everything possible to protect him. To make sure that he performs the miracle he's supposed to perform at Manchester United and be successful. But people are forgetting one thing, that Jim Ratcliffe is forgetting one thing, that this is a business-driven, a result-driven game. Not business, like a result-driven game. If Ruben Amorim is not getting results, you will be forced to sack this guy, because the pressure will come from everywhere to sack this guy. You cannot keep on telling us to be patient without results on the pitch. We need to see results on the pitch, because he also said that the reports also said that Sir Jim Ratcliffe confirms he intends to give 3 years to Ruben Amorim. Yes, 3 years, because things don't happen overnight. But if we are not seeing the results, so you want United fans to be suffering for 3 years? 3 years of nothing, and you want to keep United fans like that? Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I don't think this is a good idea. You need to call Ruben Amorim to your office and talk to him to see how he can get results. Results is what will calm everybody down. We know that he has a system. He wants to play a particular way. But now it's time for him to go for results. Because in his first season, that was, let me not call it a full season. Yeah, he didn't spend a full season, like from November to end of season. That was like 60% of the season. That's if I'm not mistaken. 60% of the season. We saw your formation and everything, but there was no result. So now it's time for you to get results. So things were not working. Things didn't work that time. What's making you feel that things are going to work now? So I think you should just talk to him to start getting results. So it's not all about his system, his system. He also said that, I remember the pressures that were calling for Sir Alex Ferguson's sacking in his first 2 years. Look at Arteta with Arsenal. He faced a tough time in the first 2 years. We have to be patient and look at the results in the long term. Yes, Sir Alex Ferguson faced a lot of... Sir Alex Ferguson was pressured, like the media and everybody pressured him. They wanted him gone and all those things like that. But Sir Alex Ferguson in his third year, won the FA Cup and everything calmed down. Yeah, that's the result. He was able to win something to calm everybody down. Do you know that had it been Ruben Amorim won that Europa League, the pressure won't be like this? Had it been he won that Europa League, it won't be like this. They will say, okay, in his first 7-8 months, he won something, so we can give him time to see that, okay, to build on things. But he got to the final, messed up, and he was defeated. And now, bringing Arteta into this now. Arteta, when he came to Arsenal, Arsenal were struggling. Arteta was able to maintain it. He was able to maintain it. In his first season, he finished 8th. His second season, he finished 8th. His third season, I think he finished 5th. Then his fourth season, he finished 2nd. Fifth season, 2nd. You can see the progression. There is progression in Arteta's tenure. If you look at Arteta's tenure at Arsenal, serious progress. And in his first season, that's not even a full season, we were able to see the idea, what Arteta was trying to bring to Arsenal. We were able to see it. But with this one, apart from the formation, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, Sir Jim. I'm not convinced. You have to talk to this guy to give us results, because football is all about results. It's all about winning games. We are not winning games. This guy has only acquired 34 points. That's if I'm not mistaken. 34 points. From November last year till date, 34 points. Come on now. Then he also said, Sir Jim Ratcliffe on what was gonna happen if the Glazers told him to sack Ruben Amorim. It's not gonna happen. I told the business podcast. Okay. We all agree that the Glazers have pulled out of the football side of Manchester United. They just handle the business side. So I don't see them having a say when it comes to, they own the majority share of Manchester United. Sir Jim just owns 25%. So, but I don't see them having the power to tell Sir Jim to sack the coach, because Sir Jim heads everything about football in the club. Anything that has to do with the football part, he's in charge. So he is the one that will determine whether the coach stays or goes. That's why he has his team and everybody does this, the Wilcox, the Omar Barada and the rest. So I don't see Glazers interfering when it comes to sacking the coach or keeping the coach. No, I don't see the Glazers interfering. So, but my own point is, Sir Jim, we all know that all these things, Ruben Amorim is your guy. And all these things you are doing all these things to take the pressure away from the coach, to make him feel more relaxed that yes, you are with him and all those things like that. But if the results are not coming, Sir Jim, you just have to let him go. If the results are not coming, you have to let him go. I want Ruben Amorim to succeed at Manchester United. I'm tired of changing coaches. Just the way I wanted Ten Hag to succeed at United. I'm tired. This coach, bring this coach, new ideas, you sell players, you buy players for him, it doesn't work. No. I'm tired of all these things. I want Amorim to succeed, but his stubbornness is his issue. Believing in one thing that is not working. It's not working. You change. You need to learn to adapt. He has to change. If things are not working, let him change. I know that this statement is just to make him calm and protect him. But if things doesn't go well, I don't see you keeping him on. You end up sacking him. Despite the fact that he's your guy, but you end up letting him go. It's business. We all know that.